Heyo everybody, Haku here with my predictions for Fear the Walking Dead Season 2 Episode 9, and it's going to be called Los Muertos, or The Dead in English. But yeah, this one I think this is going to be a really short prediction because, there's not really much to guess at this point in the storyline, but just taking my guess from what we've seen so far, I think the vast majority of the episode will be, and I can be completely wrong about this, will be Madison's group of her, Strand, Ophelia, and Alicia looking around for Nick. Well, we find out kind of they've been looking around for Nick, and then the others want to go back to the boat, but Madison wants to carry on, and whichever way they decide to go, I think they are going to still carry on looking for Nick. They're going to make it to this hotel, and we're going to start seeing them clear out the hotel, but I'm not sure how much of the hotel clearing stuff we'll get to in this episode. We might save a bit of it for next episode, or we could even end off on that scene that we saw in the trailer with Strand and Madison surrounded by walkers. I think that'd probably be an interesting way to end this episode. But to split up, sort of how we had the flashbacks last episode, splitting up the Nick storyline, I think we're going to have Nick stuff just a little bit here and there, splitting up the Madison's group storyline. And with him, I think we're going to see that sacrifice scene that we saw in the trailer where I guess they're feeding the dude to the walkers because he's sick or injured or something. I have no idea. So I do think we're going to see that, or maybe he breaks some sort of rule that they have and that's a punishment. No idea. But we're going to see that, and I'm not sure how much else we'll see of Nick's stuff. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about the Colonia, but I don't know. I think we're just going to have a little bit of stuff with Nick, just intermittent, split throughout the Madison's group stuff. And that's pretty much it, really. I think that's the basic structure, but going into more detail, I'm not sure that I can. Of course, we're going to see some of the stuff we saw in the trailer. It seems like Ophelia is just being a bitchy naysayer, and Alicia's like, no, we got to keep going, we got to do whatever. And we might get that elevator sequence with possibly the two of them. So may or may not be getting stuff there. Who knows? I think we'll actually get a good ways through the clearing of the hotel, though. And like I said, maybe end off with them being trapped in the bar surrounded by walkers like we saw in the trailer. And then next episode will be mostly us getting reintroduced to Travis and Chris, since we did Nick first, then we're doing Madison's group. Then next episode will be mostly the story of what Travis and Chris are doing, but we'll have little bits of how Madison and them get out of the hotel, splitting up that episode. And then moving into episode 4 is when they all start, shit goes down with Nick and Luciana at the Colonia, and they get sent off to do something, or they have to leave or something. And then episode 5 through 8 of the mid-season, the back half of the season, will be all of the groups sort of getting closer together and meeting back up. And then maybe we'll be introduced to maybe Jack and Alex and whatnot will come back, or something else will happen, and we will be set up for some sort of villain or storyline for season 3. And I think we'll get that set up in the end of this season, just so we have a clearer idea of where we're going to go in season 3. And that's all we got. So that's my basic predictions for this episode and for maybe the future episodes as well. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, comment down there, tell me what you thought of my predictions. What do you think's going to happen? Subscribe for more Fear the Walking Dead both TV show and comics, and a ton of other stuff. And follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel. And that's it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.